Ah. Well, that update took a while. Probably would have been better if we'd, remembered to do that last night.
At least we did not remember, like, 10 minutes ago.
This is true.
There are many urgent.
This is very true. There's a great Drake Queen which must be slain within Ugaroth. Urugroth, or whatever. She's a creature of fierce intelligence and will attempt to evade you. Turn your weapon against her young drakelings. That may goad her into action. The fortress of Urugarth lies to the west of here. Be cautious when you approach and do not go alone.
Have fun.
We're gonna slay a dragon. How close are you to finishing the update?
I don't know.
That's maddeningly unhelpful.
Go kill the drakes. You can do it on your own. You know, it's a fellowship level quest.
I'm not going to be able to do it on my own. You know this.
But you are a mighty healer.
Kinda, sorta, not really. I is DPS right now. You know this.
No, you're a tank.
Although, speaking of healing, I do have a point to spend.
Ooh, my updating seems to have picked up some steam.
Nice. We need to do some of these deeds which get us points for trait points, because there's a lot more that I want to do for like my healing and whatnot.
Oh, believe me, you'll get lots of points. You gotta remember, this game has a max level of like 130.
True, but I still feel like I need more. Like now.
It's yours, Kills, and you want it now.
Exactly. Is there a JG Wentworth I can call for LOTRO?
J.R.R. Tolkien?
I don't really think that's how that works.
You don't want to...
What is this mustering horn?
That's the summoning stone.
Oh. Okay, then.
Since this area is, you know, lots of group content and instances and whatnot, it's a summoning stone.
Fair enough. Well, welcome everyone to the stream. Glad that you're here with us on this fine Saturday and spending some time with us as we just go through LOTRO. We're a little behind this morning. We both kind of forgot that there was an update this past week, and so I finished. I'm just waiting on my wife to finish. So, oh, I have a quest to turn in here. Oh, this is where you turn in the quest for Deirdre? Interesting.
Have you come to help us against our doom in the great Laerdan?
Raverin, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you again.
What may I do for you?
Yeah, we're not quite as we are not quite as common or often on streaming as we used to be. Just because life. Although hopefully here in the not terribly distant future, things will calm down for us a bit. We can actually get back to streaming on a more consistent schedule.
We should probably update the schedule in the meantime.
True. Well, true. We do stream every week. We just yeah, we do stream every week. It's just not 4 days a week like it used to be. So. But no, I'm glad that you're back. Thanks for joining us. Wow, I had a ton of crap to sell apparently.
Apparently.
I mean, did you just see what I sold?
That is a lot more space than you had.
Uh-huh. Welcome, Dill. Glad to see you as always. Okay, let's get that one back.
It's still just updating.
You're still going through... Oh, Ravrin, thanks for the sub. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You go off, see what you can do on your own.
I mean, I can try.
Do a song and dance.
Do I look like a minstrel to you?
The hills of Angmar are
You look like an elf, and all elves sing and dance.
calm and stay
But do I look like a minstrel to you?
That just means you don't use an instrument.
Welcome, welcome, new people to the stream. Glad that you're joining us on this fine Saturday. Hope that you're having a good one, and we're just happy to have you here with us. Feel free to chime in on chat. Let us know who you are. We're always happy to see new people here. And I say we in the sense that there is more than just me. My wife is just taking a long time to update.
I might be updated.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to try and take on dragons alone.
You should either way. It would be fun.
I think it would be death. Ah! Ah! No! 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 I didn't realize there were trolls there. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away.
I'm very tempted just to sit here and watch the stream.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't even know where I am.
You have a map.
I don't even know where I am on the map. I don't even know. Okay, there I am. Okay. I will try. I don't remember how I got up here.
They teleported us.
Are you being serious, or are you...
Yeah, that's how we got here.
Oh, really?
Elrond teleported us.
They really need to stop doing that.
Nah.
Because I was completely confused. I thought I was supposed to go out the Iron Gate, and all of a sudden there's just like 2 trolls there. I'm like, wait, no, this doesn't seem right. Ah!
They saved us the long walk.
And this guy's elite. Okay, this is not going to end well.
I think most things around here are elite.
And yet you want me to go try and solo this.
Like I said, it would be fun.
Fun for who? Oh, look, I killed him. Alright. Melee Runekeeper it is. Famous last words. My wife told me to do it.
I mean,
Those would most likely be my most famous last words. My wife told me to do it.
there's probably a good selection of married men who say that's wise advice to live by.
Yeah, until it gets them killed.
Hey, you found non-elites.
I did. Are you in yet?
I'm loading.
Okay. Well, Melee Runekeeper is not going terribly bad. I thought it would be a disaster. It must be the Barbosa hat. You know, I need to get an actual hat like this. I don't wear
Like
it.
in real life.
Yeah. Wear it during the stream.
I will admit that could be fun.
They could be fun. It would also, well, if it went over the headphones, it could work. Can you imagine showing up to like my work calls with that though? My boss would just be like, "Why am I not surprised?" And at the same time, why am I surprised? It's an MMO. Okay. Well, what questions do you have about LOTRO, Ravrin? My wife could probably help you.
I could at least try.
You in yet?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm talking to villagers.
Oh, okay. Well, grab all the quests and I'll, let's see. I will shoot you a fellowship invite. Oh, okay. Well, if you come up with questions, feel free to ask, because, like I said, my wife will most likely be able to help you.
The basic concept is that you're playing a character who's having adventures at the same time as the Lord of the Rings books. And so you're not interacting with the Fellowship a whole ton, but your adventure parallels theirs in a lot of ways.
To me, it's always kind of been like the game War in the North. You know, where you've got your own thing going on. Oh, I cannot take on this guy on my own. This Urugarth Gatekeeper. I will get torn apart like a pedophile in prison.
That's one way to think about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you catch up.
We'll just follow the wake of dead bodies you left behind.
There's not a wake of dead bodies so much as it's just a clear path to run down.
That's because you're on the road. But you're actually heading in the right direction for our epic quest.
I was just heading back to town to meet up with you. But glad to know I'm doing something right.
This way.
Hold on, this was the elite guy that I killed earlier.
That you killed, or it killed?
No, I killed him.
Oh, that's true. I don't think you've died.
I have not died. Those trolls that I accidentally ran into got killed by, like, one of the archers in town, who apparently, like, two-shot them.
Guards usually are pretty beastly.
If the guards are beastly enough they can two-shot trolls, then why the frick are we doing this?
Because they have to guard the town.
We could guard the town. They can two-shot trolls.
They exist to prevent people from kiting things into where the noobs live.
They can two-shot trolls. Let them have the epic adventure. We can guard the town. If the guards did everything, they could have just walked into Mordor. They could have simply walked into Mordor.
Mordor's guard-proof.
Yeah, I know. That's game logic. Actually, that kind of makes me wonder if they... So, like, when WoW Classic launched, did they actually... Did they fix the bug where Kazakh was leashed? Or like, where he wasn't leashed when he was first put into the game? Because if they didn't... Oh my gosh, can you just imagine how many times that trick got played? Oh yeah, we're gonna need to run back to Bree at some point, hon.
We can eventually. We're busy.
True. But yeah, that was a funny little trick. I mean, people got banned for doing it, but it was funny. You know, just kite a world boss to Stormwind, and then every time he kills something, he regains health. And you've just got a million noobs in the starting area. I mean, it was a dick move, but it was a brilliant move.
There's a lot of dudes around here.
So I read that guy's name as Biological War Master. I'm like, what? Okay, so where is this Drake we need to kill? Yeah, I know, completely wrong genre. That's like something I'd expect to see in, like, you know, Star Wars Online or something. In like, SWOTR.
Oops. We didn't need to come up here.
We didn't need to come up here. But we still came up here.
Still just gonna kill everybody.
Primal Chad.
Did he just barf in your face?
I don't know, but he prevented me from being able to use some of my skills.
He might have disarmed you.
I mean, maybe?
You're just hitting everything.
Well, because we've got a quest to kill a heck of a lot of orcs. Not to mention deeds.
Gotta love deeds.
Which game are you talking about, Rav? What?
Alright, hang a left up here at these stairs.
Okay. That's funny.
Oh, well, we both went after two separate dudes.
Well, I missed my fellowship action.
Well, it was because I was on my mob.
Well, I kept... The thing is, I thought it was one mob, and then it turned out to be the other mob, and then it turned out to be the other mob, and it was like, what the frick is going on?
You're jumping a lot.
Because I can, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Yeah, go ahead, Rev. Ask away. Yes, there are dungeons and raids in this one, in LOTRO. At least that's what my wife has said.
Use your Elfstone.
Yep. I am inspired. I don't know. I see a lot of people saying, you know, looking for group, so... Or, like, looking for one more, but that doesn't necessarily mean there isn't matchmaking. So, I don't know.
I am essentially the epitome of a solo player. Like, if I can't do it solo, I usually just don't do it. So, my experience with raids and dungeons and such is that usually once I over-level it by like a bajillion levels, then I go back and go, oh, what was all this about? And it's fun. So, I really have never had any experience with like on-level raiding.
There are roles like tank and DPS and whatnot. I don't know if like... yeah, I don't know if there's like a matchmaking system if you specify yourself with that. But, like, there are healers, there are, you know, more tanky classes. Like honestly, my Runekeeper, half the reason I rolled him is so that he can heal, so...
Yeah, so Runekeepers have a healing spec and a damage spec. Hunters are all just damage specs.
I think Wardens and Captains are tanks.
And Guardians.
That too.
We might not be able to get this guy. He's very big. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have noticed. This is the guy that Dill and Rav were trying to encourage me to go after solo. That I said would wreck me like a pedophile in prison.
Well, that's this guy.
Well, he was in a different location, but same mob. Yeah, I might just end up going heals.
I stunned him.
I'm just gonna keep you alive.
I appreciate it.
I'm not gonna bother with damage. Okay, maybe it was just Rav encouraging me then. I thought you were in on it too, Dill. I apologize. No, this is vanilla. I have not done any GUI interface stuff.
They do have add-ons. I've just never played with. But I know that, like, in WoW, a lot of people are like, the vanilla GUI is just bad, don't use it, and then only use the add-ons. I've never cared enough.
Oh, like when I was playing WoW back in the day, and in my raiding guild and whatnot, I hated the vanilla stuff because I had just so many other things I needed to do. Being a druid, it was like, oh, I have to be able to tank, and I have to be able to DPS, and I have to be able to heal, and so it's like I needed to have hotkeys for like all my different armors and everything else, and so I needed add-ons for that, and I liked just the customizability and whatnot. Since we came back after like an 11-year hiatus in it, it's like I really just don't care. The only add-on I've put on is TomTom, and that's like broken half the time for me anyway, so I don't really care that much. Man, this guy is, he's a bit fierce.
He's taking a beating.
Just a bit. What one's Bartender, Rav? I'm not super familiar with all the add-ons in WoW since I came back to it a couple of years ago.
Hey, there's another dude.
I see him. Thank you for pulling him off of me. Or not pulling him
I made him flee.
Okay. Well, thank you for getting him off of me.
I mean, he'll come back in a minute.
That's fine. I just needed him off of me to keep you alive.
Yay, we got him!
Praise be unto Xenu for that. Now I can go back to DPS. Okay, so is there a reason why we're coming up this way?
So we technically have quests in this direction.
Technically, or we don't? Like.
Well, they're not epic quests.
Oh, well, let's just do them since we're here already.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Though we're probably gonna have to either face that dude again or run away really fast.
Okay. Thanks, Dill. When I do get around to picking up crafting again, I will definitely let you know on that one. Interesting. Okay, I might have to look into to adding Bartender, because that would be useful to have more than just like 12 skills in a bar. Oh wait! What's this? Is this a dungeon?
It might be. Let's look. Oh, I'm not Fellowship Leader, so yeah, it's either a dungeon or a raid or something.
Karn Doom, the capital of Angmar and the former stronghold of the Witch King. Angmar's shadow is returned to the city in the form of the false king Moradrith, steward of Angmar.
Yeah, I don't think we can do this right now.
Is that a dungeon? Well,
so.
oh yeah, it looks like it, because here's a mustering horn.
Yeah, well, and it was only fellowship size. It wasn't raid size.
Yeah, so.
Catch up, catch up.
I'm right here. I'm like right next to you.
Those rocks very much look like they could be mined for gold.
They do.
Ooh, are we just running?
We can try, but I don't think it's gonna end well.
No, there's a lot of dudes.
Yep, I got dismounted. Don't leave me!
I didn't. Keep yourself alive.
I'm trying.
You didn't make it. Don't,
Too late.
Oh, you revived.
I'll try and keep us alive.
I was about to say, because hunters have a skill that lets us flee from danger and go to, like, the nearest dead circle.
Yeah.
And so if you'd just gone back to one of those, I probably could have just joined you.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay. We're doing alright now. Now that I'm back up.
We're still alive.
Well, theoretically, I'm trying to keep myself alive. Yeah, you see, it's funny, Rav, because like in WoW, yeah, you have the animation and all that, or like you at least have the ability, like the channeling. But I play a druid, so for me, it's just I literally just click a button and I'm mounted up.
You turn into a deer. You have a big old arrow sticking out of your chest.
Well, that's what you get. You get my axe of capitalism right in your face. Except this is an arrow of Mordor in my chest, so not entirely equivalent, but still the same thing. And it makes me sad that there is, like, only a handful of people that would actually get that reference.
Well, you keep showing the video to more people, so you're making that number grow.
True, but still, we have entered a day and age where Jason Steele is not quite as well known as he used to be. And it makes me sad. There are people who don't even know what Charlie the Unicorn is. And
Because they are just so young.
And it was an internet classic before internet classics were a thing. So there's this content creator named Jason Steele on YouTube. He goes by the name Film Cow. He created like 2 of the first ever like viral videos out there with Charlie the Unicorn and then llamas with hats. And both of those are like pretty universally recognizable, at least for people who spent any time in parts of YouTube.
But, like, just as a point of reference for how long ago he created those, he created the videos before there was a YouTube.
Yeah, like, I first saw both of them on his podcast. Because Charlie the Unicorn went really kind of viral back in the back in the mid-2000s. And so... yeah, I have no idea what either of those are, Rav. I'm not familiar with either one of them. Sorry. Do you know, hon?
No, don't know those.
Well, anyway, you can just search for like llamas with hats or Charlie the Unicorn on YouTube, and you'll find it. I mean, there's stuff that Newgrounds, dude. Newgrounds was a thing when I was a kid.
Maybe we're all of similar ages.
No, he'd know Charlie the Unicorn if he was around our age. Everyone knew Charlie the Unicorn. You either loved it or you hated it. There was no middle ground.
I don't know. I wouldn't have found out about Charlie the Unicorn if somebody didn't like say, "Hey, you have to watch this video."
Exactly. That's why everyone knew about it, because it was like everyone was sharing. Anywho, point being, he did a video called The Cloak, which is this communist fighting cloak. And it's just really bizarre and funny, and so that's where that reference comes from. Pico School. See, I grew up in the 90s. I have no recollection of Pico School. Like, at all. Just, it's not, yeah, that does not ring a bell to me. Hey, we made it out!
Yep, we're back here.
Yeah, my parents wouldn't let me do teen, edgy anything, really. My dad hated the fact I loved Linkin Park. So...
Over here! And this is Epic Quest.
What do you need?
You have the key, and the tar crypt numbers have been reduced. We are ready for our assault. We must go quickly and in secret, for suspicion is raised. Laerdan would surely be put to a cruel end ere we could come to his aid.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, you dinged. We must hurry if we are to save Laerdan. Take what companions you know to be true and enter into Sameth Bowel. I know not what you may find in that dark place, but it is the only path left open to us. Speak with me again when you are ready to leave.
How can I be of service?
Bless you, hon.
Yay, we're going to
The
Sameth Bowel.
questioner left behind at Baratiron reveals that Laerdan had been moved from Anuminas and taken to Samath Bowel in Angmar. Time is running short for the Elf Lord.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I was in college in 2006, Rav. Newgrounds wasn't quite as much my thing at that point.
There is something inherently middle and high school about Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Though, I think a lot of people really miss it.
Ah! Blood Leech! Is it? Well, it's still a thing, isn't it?
But YouTube has so overshadowed it.
Well, yeah. Although, Jason Steele actually got started on Newgrounds.
Yeah, I just remember watching Potter Puppet Pals on potterpuppetpals.com.
Yeah, Jason Steele's first video was, at least, I know one of his first ones was on Newgrounds. It was Mr. Happy Face. That's where the line Heath and I joke about, like, you know, I'm gonna slit your throat and use your blood as syrup on my pancakes comes from. You have heard us use that line, right?
Yeah, many times.
Okay.
Oh, the corpse crawler.
I got him. Well, have fun with that. Enjoy Warcraft 3. It is a wonderful game. One of my absolute favorites.
You and Heath still haven't played that Play School Tech Wars or whatever
Yeah,
yet.
we have. I mean, we haven't played it in like a year, but remember I got it for him for his birthday last year, and we played it shortly thereafter.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And had a lot of fun with it. Speaking of, I actually need to get him his birthday stuff for you know, this year, but the problem is that I've just been kind of waiting for our game store to get the next wave of Armada stuff in to go pick up the new ship for him, and it's not come in yet.
First world problems.
I know, right? That and GPU shortages.
Microchip shortages across everything.
Yep. Oh, wow. I'm apparently starting to run out of space in my overflow.
Nah. I think that orc just cursed at me.
Oh, he probably did. I have a lot of Plans of War, page 7. I literally just looted all, and I've still got like 6. So I will just delete all of those, because I do not need that many. Norka and I apparently hold that more than one. What is this, like, circle of green goo on the ground?
The leech left it. It's a slow effect.
Well, yeah, I gathered that much when my character was slowed.
Look who it is.
Morven. I don't seem to recall having met Morven.
I was talking about the dude Morven was torturing.
Oh, he's not important. But who is this Morven person? She's kind of hot. In a polygonal type of way. And so, okay, I was about to say, these Angmarim are just gonna sit here and let us beat up on their boss?
No, they just come in periodically.
I debuffed you! Or I dispelled you!
Yay!
I know how to play my class!
You're so skilled.
I mean, not really, but yeah, I try. Laerdan is nearly unconscious and wounded. He must be taken to Rivendell to Elrond, for you doubt that he will survive without his aid.
Bam, teleported.
It's convenient that we can go straight from Karn Doom with the prisoner to Rivendell with the click of a button. Bantu, you have made a long journey with a great burden. Rest here for a while. I have a feeling you're not going to let me. Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Stay a while and listen.
Something like that.
Will you lend me your aid?
You have done brave deeds that few others have accomplished, and for that you deserve great honor. Laerdan was badly injured and endured long torture, but he sleeps now, though fitful, and often his thoughts turn back to dark places. Terrible woes were taken upon him by his tormentors. I fear that though his body may recover, his spirit may ever lay in the anguish from their hellish tortures. Often now Laerdan calls out in his sleep to Narmaleth and to Elbereth, and he is always searching for the ring Narquil. But now trouble and doubt has taken me, for in his most troubling dream he cries aloud, claiming that the ring Narquil is close at hand, and only in haste will it be recovered. Whether this is in truth some secret taken from the enemy in their folly, or whether it is yet another deceit of Amarthael, you must learn the truth. Laerdan has spoken of a place, Barad-dûrgol. Seek out the Dunedain Gwathrin and recover Narquil.
Bong! There we go again.
You will automatically travel to Termon Sursa in Angmar, where you accept this quest.
Yeah, we're right back where we were.
Okay. It doesn't sound like this is a Regian just yet.
No, we gotta do Forachel first.
How long is this freaking quest line?
Yes.
Might I take a moment?
The name Barad-dûrgol is not unknown to me. It was one of the places my scouts first observed. At first it seemed that it was guarded by great watching stones, but it was not so, for the watching stones lie silent, and they have no power over the minds of friend or foe. You should seek out news of these stones, for I believe that the enemy may be trying to draw us into a trap, not unlike the Ramasdulian. Doubtless, the Angmarim gate wards outside of Barad-dûrgol are waiting for our assault before snapping the door shut behind us. Learn what you may, then return here to me.
I gotta go to the store real quick.
Me too. Yeah, seriously, Del. Few others means literally every other player in the game.
I am the best merchant in this camp.
Okay.
What?
I'm just kind of looking over everything that I've got here.
That was a big yawn.
Yeah. I'm still kind of waking up. I mean, kind of, sort of, not really, but still kind of waking up.
I have to say, we've been awake for a while.
Hence the kind of, sort of, not really. Did we buy into this place?
I did, so yeah. Did you?
This is Tarmun Sursa, right?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Your little mini-map dots going crazy places.
Yep, it do that. We've realized that. It's weird.
If it's to be believed, you're far ahead of me.
Well, I am on a mount right now. Okay, so where are we headed?
Oh, mostly back down this path and then down a slightly different path than we took last time.
Okay. Do I need to spec heals?
No, we were good for most all of these mobs.
Okay. And you are one level higher now.
Ooh.
That should make us way OP.
Ooh, I have points. I should spend my points.
Points or point?
I have 2 points.
Oh, wow. That means you've had one sitting there for quite a while, then.
I know. You're even killing the dudes who aren't even in our way.
'Cause why not? We've got a deed to kill them. May as well. Why am I stuck?
Did you get netted?
Maybe. Yeah, rooted. That would explain it.
Yep. I wonder if rune keepers like give everybody static electricity shocks way more than often.
Possible. See, this guy here to the left was the one that I was being egged on to try and take.
Ah, I see.
It's the same guy that, you know, from before, except just a different spot.
Yep. You want to try and solo him?
What, that big troll guy? No, not in the least bit. I am quite good, thank you.
I believe in you.
Well, that's one of us. No, we're probably good, Dill. I'd rather not get distracted trying to take on, you know, stuff that we don't need to. But appreciate it. Oh. Hold up, hold up.
I'm holding.
Huddle up.
Huddle doesn't quite apply here.
True, but still. Huddle up.
Why are you all the way over there?
Because there was something to kill.
There's stuff to kill over here, too.
I know, but it's just more stuff to kill. I'm a sociopath.
Only a good guy because of the side of the war you're fighting on.
Exactly.
Hey, I just completed Enmity of the Orcs Part 2.
New deed, the Orcs of Karn Doom, advanced.
Alright, you're gonna hang a left again.
Okay, hold on, I'm killing something. 'Cause
You would.
I would. Hold on, okay, I'm killing something again.
Again?
Well, he was running past, and apparently I aggroed him.
You're just full of aggression.
I mean, would you rather I take it out on these guys than say our obnoxious going to put me into an insane asylum cat?
Who is currently staring out the window. It looks like very much like there's something out there that he sees.
Good. Let it keep his attention. I'm so tired of dealing with that cat right now. Yesterday was just an absolute nightmare. He would not leave me alone.
He just wants you to love him.
I tried loving him. He bit me every time. Our cat is a freaking demon.
You sure do like making friends.
What was that?
Saying you sure do like making friends.
Well, I mean, aren't we? They're in our way. We should just kill them, all right?
Yeah, we need to kill him. You like getting the thick of him at once.
It's that druid part of me. I'm just used to being right in the thick of things.
It's a kitty cat, not a bear.
Yeah, kitty cat is still right in the thick of things.
That's true. It's like 9 out of 10 of your skills are AoEs.
Yeah. Most of them are also dots, too, so it's like I need to get into the thick of things to make sure they get onto as many people as possible. But that's an entirely different game. So, who are the Angmaran? Are they just, like, former Numenorians, or Dunedain, or...
People men of various flavors.
like chocolate and strawberry? Flavors is an interesting word.
Well, like some are Numenorians, some are, you know, descendants of the Rudauran, and we need to get up there, I think.
Get up where? Up on top of that? How?
I'm thinking. Because if you look at the map, the path we need to be on is like parallel to this one.
Okay.
Well, do you see?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just following you, actually, mostly.
I mean, probably a bad idea.
Yeah, it usually is, especially when it involves me ending up over cliffs, but it seems to generally work out.
We haven't gone over any cliffs today.
Today? I like how you qualify that with today.
I can't say never, because we do that every now and then. These guys respawn really fast.
They do.
I mean, this is Karn Doom, like, super evil place. So, it is pretty swarmy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And I'm rooted.
What'd you do?
It's not like I had a whole lot of way in control of that. So, do you have some idea of what we're doing?
I'm thinking, because I'm looking at the map, trying to figure things out.
Okay.
Wondering if there's something that I missed. Which there probably is, because if there wasn't, we'd be there.
I mean, we can't really open that door. Either of these doors. You got someone chasing you, by the way.
Aha!
You found it?
Thieves, up the ramp.
Okay, well, you've got people chasing you, and I just dismounted, so...
They knocked off.
No, I just willingly dismounted, because I figured you were about to be knocked off. How did you heal?
Because Character Taylor has a healing skill.
Ah. Well, he healed the poisoner.
This way.
This way. This way.
I seem to recall missing that ramp up many times before.
Well, you found it. And we're up here now. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
See, now that we're getting to the point where it's like, you know, stuff is kind of being able to be like one-shottable if we went back to like earlier areas. I'm starting to see why people come back and like farm this stuff.
Yeah,
for,
it's super easy.
Yeah, for points and whatnot, because it's ridiculously easy.
Well, that Karn Doom is so densely populated.
That too. I mean, I've almost got, you know, I'm at 92 out of 200 on defeat the advanced Angmarum one.
But yeah, it's worth going back. Like, if you're ever just bored and don't want to just do what you're doing on level, to just go back and farm deeds in older regions. It's so lucrative.
Well, we may do that at some point. Well, because I mean, some deeds do give, like, trait points, right?
A lot. Most deeds give turbine points.
No, trait points, not turbo.
Oh yeah, a few of them give class traits.
Yeah, like, that would be good to go back and get.
You've got Watching Stone orders already.
I've got what?
Watching Stone orders already in your overflow.
Oh, I do? Oh, okay. And I was just still content to kill stuff. So...
You would be.
I would be, and I am. Oh, I've got lots of Watching Stone orders, actually.
Done.
And a War Dispatch.
Ooh, those are nice.
Which seems like that's going to be something for rep. So where is it?
Did you find it?
Yeah, I did. That gave me 700 rep with the Council of the North. Okay,
Very nice.
so let's kill this guy because he might have plans of war.
Actually, I remember the first things I ever started selling in the auction house were reputation consumables after I maxed out that reputation faction.
Do they sell well?
I was able to get pretty good money out of them. Especially the ones that get 700 rep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will take your word for it. Playing the auction house is not something I really have much in the way of plans to do in this game, so...
We're going to stream that.
Not particularly. Oh! Another rep consumable. Cool. Okay, do we milestone back, or do you just want to ride back?
Milestone.
Okay.
Walked this path like 4 times.
Alright. I need to go to the bathroom.
Why do you do that to me every week?
Because you gave me milk this morning.
Lactate.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how effective it was.
I mean, your character's running around frantically, as if looking for an outhouse.
Yep.
How can I be of service?
This news brings me hope, for if it is true, then we have indeed found the location of the ring Narquil. If Elrond Half-Elven believes that you should be the one to recover it, I will not gainsay him.
Won't I take a moment?
Barad-dûr awaits. If we are to recover Narquil from the hands of the enemy, it will take more than your courage alone. You will need to gather allies for you to assault that keep. I will send Narusham ahead to scout the way. You should seek him out as soon as you enter into Barad-dûr. When you are ready to leave, come and speak with me again. Alright. I will go to the bathroom and be back in just a minute.
Lightning fast. I can't entertain anybody. But when you get back, it's time for a fun instance. No, we get inspiration. We'll probably be fine. Unless we won't. No, the whole point of inspiration is that you can technically solo it if you just don't have a fellowship, so... If I could try and push him off, it would be funny. Because then he'd go down the cliff without me. Fortunately for you, I pass right through you. Actually, I was watching a 7 Days to Die stream. And it was during Horde Night, because they had a Horde Night almost every night. And one of them had to go to the restroom during Horde Night. And so the others grabbed a sledgehammer turret and tried to, like, shove him into the pit where the zombies were all falling. Well, it was really funny because they pushed him, and when you ragdoll, you clip through everything. And he clipped right out of the pit back into the safe area. And they thought that was the most ridiculous thing they'd ever seen. It was pretty funny to watch, too. Hello, kitty cat. Hey, there's a kitty in your chair. He can play the game. Kitty, can you play the game? He's watching my character run back and forth and attacking it. It's very cute. I will hold him up for the webcam. He will be the new star of the show. Kitty cat. The cat is now the star of the show. I made sure the world saw his face. He has done that before. Are you almost done? Did you fall in? Well, I'll go back to making the kitty the star of the show then. You can't. Make everyone love you. He doesn't want to do that. Hello, everyone new who has joined. We're paused for the moment because one of us had to use the restroom. Badly, in his own words. We're about to go get Narquil out of this instance. But right now it's just me and the kitty cat. So hopefully it's not too boring while we wait. But stick around and hopefully fun stuff is afoot. But mostly right now it's just the cat attacking all the running models on the screen. Kitty cat, what are you doing? Do you just not want to go get Narquil? I'm just being goofy. Kitty can't control your character. I'll make you dance. Your keyboard is weird. Hey, that's my chair. Now we're dancing together. There's something like really intense evil music playing as we dance. No, not Britney Spears Toxic. Oh, I will check my mail. No, it's not death metal. It's just intense Angmar music. And then it's got the woo of the wind. Actually, those pants you sent me are pretty helpful. You feel better?
Yeah.
Good. We've got people waiting for us. Is there still a kitty in your chair?
Nope. Alright, I apologize about that. Milk and my stomach don't typically agree very well. Normally lactate can help reconcile the two, but sometimes it doesn't.
You just went in, didn't even tell me.
Oh. I thought you figured that's what I was going to do. You're still dancing.
Now I'm not.
Alright, Melee Runekeeper, let's do this!
Do you want the game to punish you?
That's true, it did it that one time.
Do you want this anemone to sting you?
An enemy? What?
Finding Nemo.
I don't remember that line in Finding Nemo.
And so they're like beginning when he's like, "Have you brushed today?" And he's like, yes." And then his dad's like, "Do you want this anemone to sting you?" And then Nemo's like, "Yes."
Yes, I do feel relieved, Dill. Very much so. So, welcome new people to the stream. Thank you for joining us on this fine Saturday. Glad to have you here.
And thanks for waiting with us.
Yep. Feel free to chime in on chat and just let us know who you are. We're always happy to see who's here with us.
And hopefully you're going to see some of the exciting bits of the storyline.
Well, I mean, we're closing in on the end of the storyline, so... Right?
If I said yes, would you believe me?
I don't know, actually. Because, you know, Dill is saying he wants us to get to Eregion, and you're saying we have to go through, what is it? Forchel first?
Yeah, Forchel.
Forchel. So, it sounds like we have at least 2 more regions to go through, so I don't know.
Or maybe we're both making everything up.
Or maybe what?
We're both making everything up.
I don't know. You've done this enough times, I trust your judgment on it. Or I trust what you remember. Which, I know, dangerous thing to do, but... Inspiration is nice.
It really is. You feel really, like, godlike.
Yeah. Except for those times you don't.
Inspiration's pretty good about inspiring those feelings, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, wasn't there that one time that, like, even with inspiration, I still had to spec heals so that we could survive that one instance or that one encounter?
Other top.
Yeah. Like, that was the time inspiration didn't make us feel godlike.
Well, imagine that fight without it.
Yeah, seriously. That would have been very unpleasant. Goeligon? Goeolgan. Goeolgan. I don't... Goeolgan, that's what we'll go with.
I was just gonna say, call him George.
Whatever. What craven fool dared trespass upon... Oh, probably the ranger that came to scout it out.
Probably. This is another one of those Mordrim War-like guys.
I've gathered as such.
You ever feel need to scream like that in battle?
Not particularly.
A dead ranger.
Yep, Narchum or whatever. Unsurprising, since he did not meet us at the front. Half the ring of Narquil.
Dun dun dun. Plot thickens.
You found Narchum, and it appears that he's been dead for some time now. You should give him the proper burial and then return to Gwartharn.
We buried him on that stone floor.
Works for me. Don't know how exactly that happened, but works for me. Ooh, available private encounters. Oh, okay. This is a sad day for me, Vantu. How many more of my brethren must die ere the end? It is easy to lose heart, but be glad, for we have wrested a great power from the hand of the enemy this day, even if it is not truly what we sought. Okay, we can go with that.
Would you do something for me?
You ding!
I dinged. You must not tarry here long, though your presence comforts me in my grief, for you possess something that the wise must take upon themselves as a burden. Make haste to Rivendell, Vantu, and do not forget Narukam and your tale, for his deeds should be accounted among the valiant of these dark times. Hurry now, for Elrond must know of Narquil's fate.
Teleport.
Yep.
I mean, it's good they're not making us walk it.
It is, yes, very much appreciated. I agree. Where is you?
Loading screen.
Oh. Ah, there you is.
It's a beautiful night.
Someone sent me a whole bunch of,
It was Dill.
Well, no, it wasn't even just Dill. Exard. Or was that... Is that also you, Dill?
Well, hover over the item. And they say crafted by...
Well, no, it's not just the stuff to... Hold on. I'll show you. Like I get that. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to now equip, but it's like subject from Exard. Yeah,
Kitty cat's crying.
It's a whole bunch of just random stuff.
Look at the comments. See if any of it's an improvement.
I mean, like I'm appreciative of it. And it all very well could be. I just don't want to spend time on stream to kind of min-max that. Well, Dill, if that was you, I appreciate it immensely. Thank you. Are you with Elrond?
Yep, I've walked all the way up to the library.
You would.
And I'm jumping on his tables.
You also would. You know, it would be really cool to build a modern-day Rivendell.
It looks like movie Rivendell or this Rivendell.
Either. Probably movie Rivendell, because I think that's the one that you could actually reasonably afford without Jeff Bezos money. Just, you know, 8-digit money. So, Narquil has been broken. This is strange news indeed. I was right to doubt that the enemy had recovered their full strength, but it is something that had not entered into my counsels before now. Not long before you arrived, Laerdan awoke from his dark dreams. He must be questioned about this, for surely he had some knowledge of it. He has studied the ring Narquil and the deeds of Amarthiel more closely than any among the wise. A council of the elf lords must be called and doom proclaimed, for we must decide what will be done with the ring Narquil. I would assume you'd hold on to it. Are you ready then, Vantu? I will call... Oh, it's solo? Oh, racist. Alright. Are you ready then, Vantu? I will call together the elf lords and the council will begin. Would that the wisdom of Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel were at our disposal. Well, they are they not?
You're not in Rivendell.
Elrond Half-Elven
Yeah,
has
but
called a council to
can't they come?
determine the fate of
We don't have that kind of time.
and to question Laerdan concerning his former captain.
So we get a few other good elves in the area.
Would you force the tale for me? I believed I was free of such torment. But it matters not. The ring Narquil will never be remade. You are among friends, Laerdan, and we must know the full account. Very well then, Master Elrond. Okay, yeah, can we move the conversation along in a bit faster pace?
They gotta make sure that everyone has time to read what's going on.
It was before the broken gates of Fornos that I took the ring from Amarthiel. In my haste, I broke it upon the anvil Dringon, mightiest of the forgers of the Dunedain. Broken, yet not destroyed. Indeed, breaking the ring did not remove the malice crafted into it. I escaped with Narmaleth to Sithad, but still the ring held sway over her. Before she could be cured, she was discovered by the enemy. Mordeth returned her to Carndum, but the halves of Narquil remained hidden. Except for one, apparently. How then did the enemy recover this half of the ring? Long were the tortures I endured in Samath Baal, but in the end I revealed what they sought. That for long years half of the ring lay hidden in Ber Eich Derchter. And where now lies the other half of the ring? It was in the keeping of my friend Earl, mighty among the ship captains of Círdan. Alas, he perished in the rescue of Arvidui? The ring he bore, that ring half he bore is now lost to icy northern waters. Oh. So were we off to Forchill? If only I had not broken the ring. Were it still whole, I could turn its power to curing my Narmaleth. Laerdan, my friend, seek not for the ring Narquil. It cannot ease your sorrow. You will never see Narmaleth free of the evil that consumes her. Oh, that's chipper.
So much hope.
And what do you know of grief? For too long you have sat here in splendor, and it has made you soft. Are you content to watch all of Eriador fall into ruin? I am not. I take upon myself this oath, that I should not find rest or peace until my Narmaleth is returned to me. Oh, yeah. Bad idea, buddy. By the name of Elbereth, I swear it. Yeah, I have a feeling that's not going to help. If Elrond Half-Elven refuses to aid me, I must then rely upon Egnil and Ningarch. Master Elrond, will you allow this departure? Laerdan is a guest, not a prisoner. Still, I am filled with unease at his words. I fear that this oath will only lead to sorrow. Yeah, well, you know, like all elven oaths, most of them do. Feanor, exactly. And what of the counsels, I wonder, were revealed in this torment, in his torment? This council cannot continue without Laerdan. I will speak with you privately in my library, Vantu.
Elrond Half-Elven sent emissaries to Evendim to learn the fate of Laerdan. The search led from Numinas to Samath Baur in Angmar, where Laerdan was rescued and more was learned of the ring Narhuil. Amarthil's forces now march into the frozen wastes of Forochel, where the heroes of the free peoples must follow.
So we're heading off to an entirely new region. You weren't kidding when you said there was a ton left to this. Frick.
Yep.
Hope is not in vain.
I'm troubled, Vantu, not only for the fate of Narquil, but for Laerdan as well. He has faced many hardships, but because of his boldness, the enemy has not been able to recover Narquil, and for that he has drawn their wrath. But that does not excuse his words at the council, and his actions have troubled me. His anger is hot within him, and I will not seek to make another council as of yet. Return to me when his heart has cooled, for it is fitting that the one who gave him his freedom should be his emissary.
Book 13.
Vantu, these last days have been disturbing. The Council of Narquil did not end as I would have chosen, but I will not deny Narquil. But I will not deny Laerdan the quest he desires. I fear, however, that he may depart Rivendell upon a rash course. Would you speak with him for me? Learn what course he intends to take in his purpose. I do not believe that Narmaleth will ever be recovered, for a dark power dominates her mind. I sense her influence... the influence of a power greater than a single minor ring. You will find Laerdan in his quarters on the lower floor of my house. With your aid, I hope Laerdan will use greater wisdom in his choices. So, what is this unlikely fellowship quest? Why have we not been looking at doing it? Why have I not picked it up?
Let me look.
Because, like, every time we're here, I see it, and you're like, don't bother with it right now.
Dark days are coming.
I think this is helping just immediately before the fellowship leaves. I mean, we could take it if we wanted to.
I don't really care that much, but...
We've just been focusing on the other story, which is why I've been focusing on the other quests.
Right. Well, let's kind of wrap up some of the stuff that we've got in Angmar, because I still have other quests there, including one to kill a wyvern, or a drake, or something.
A bunch of those are in that dungeon.
Oh, is that one of the ones that's in the dungeon?
See.
It didn't sound like it. But I still have to kill 3 Uruks in Urugoth at Karn Doom, so... We should at least take care of that one, because that's very easy.
How can I be of service?
Why do I have dread? Why do I have dread?
Because he's a source of dread right now.
Oh. You would know what course I have chosen to take. Very well. I told the council that Narquil will never be reforged, but I believe that my own words may have been hasty. I do not believe... Now that the ring sank with Armadui into the icy bay of Forochel, Ariel, one of the ship's crew, knew of Narquil and its power. I do not think he would have allowed such an heirloom of my house to sink into the sea. For that reason, I will myself return to Forochel and seek the ring. You may attend me if you wish, then perhaps Elrond's concerns will be lessened.
Mind my words, traveler.
The last homely house is fast becoming a prison to me. I do not feel welcome here, yet on the other hand I do not feel right leaving just yet. I fear if I leave these halls I will never return, and I would not leave in such bitterness. Perhaps you would take up my search until such time that I can leave here in good conscience. I know a dwarf who trades in the southern reaches of Forochel. Perhaps he might have some insight as to where you should begin the search. You can find Dathi at Kuapa Kota in Tower Orthon. He knows more about Forochel, if such could be said about anyone, than I. Alright, well, let's go wrap up stuff at Angmar, and then we can pick up the rest of the books. Or pick up the rest of the epic quest.
Specifically, are you looking at?
Well, let's see. I've got... Hold on, I got Quest of the Misty Mountains I apparently need to cancel. I just had like 4 or 5 quests that were, completed for Misty Mountains that are just abandoned because it's like we're not going back there. So, anyway, let's see. Free slaves in Karn Doom. Oh, that might be dungeon. Let's see, Angmar. Family history. Probably can be taken removed. Well, we still have some to turn in Angmar that we've finished at this point, but
Which ones are you looking at?
the ones I'm looking at are, let's see, we've got Thinning the Horde. Wait, what? Why do I not see it here? You know, we could just deal with this later. We can turn it in later. Let's just go. Let's keep on the storyline.
I'm going to teleport us.
I feel like I'm confusing you at this point.
We're going to go to 4HL.
Should I be excited?
I mean, it's something new.
Because everyone seems to be very much not thrilled about 4HL. Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll just come back. We didn't re-fellowship up.
I sent you an invite.
I don't see it.
Okay, I will send you another one. Yeah, there we go.
Good thing I can just come right back.
Yep. Though I have to meet you outside, don't I? Yeah. I have to cash you outside. How about that?
How that?
I still can't believe she makes like $1 million a month on OnlyFans. For just being a spoiled brat and just a terrible human being.
Showed up on Dr. Phil and good things happened. It's not usually how it goes.
Well, if they go to rehab, yeah, it can be.
You just passed.
Yeah, I caught that it was you. But 99% of the time, they don't go to rehab, so... Oh, by the way, Dill, we figured out why it's, why we can't access the LOTRO store in-game. And it has to do with the fact that we play through Steam, so...
Yeah, so if you play LOTRO through Steam, the store will always show up in a browser.
Yeah. Okay,
Over here.
Oh. Is he going to take us there?
He's going to take his part there. Go to
How can I be of
Osferod.
service?
And... Oh, swift travel? Okay. Okay, so play LOTRO as opposed through...
We'll just download it from the website, is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah, I'm content to just play it through Steam. We've got all our friends and everything else listed in here, so...
All Steam really does is pull up the launcher.
Unfriendly man.
Yeah, remember? This is full of grave robbers.
No, yeah, no, I remember. I remember the unfriendly men.
Adultmans?
What?
Friendly adultmans?
Yeah. The unfriendly Vincent Adultmans. Gosh, that was such a good show.
You watch it again.
We could. The last season kind of bummed me out, though. I mean, like, it kind of had to end that way. But at the same time, it really did kind of bum me out. To see him, you know, like lose everything like that. But again, like I said, it kind of had to end that way. There really was no other way for this to end in a good way.
Yeah, there was no happy ending for BoJack.
No, there kind of was at the end, but there was no happy ending where he didn't have to completely lose everything in the process.
But theoretically, he gained those things which were more important, so...
Yeah. Anywho, that is a very good show. A very, very funny show.
You ready to go to Skyrim?
I mean, is that where we're actually headed?
No, we're just heading to the cold region.
No, okay. I was gonna say we're crossing franchises now.
This is where you go over the border and then you black out and you wake up in a carriage and it's like, hey, you're finally awake. Got caught in that Imperial ambush. But I do know how much you love snow.
Oh yes, me and Snow are besties. I love snow. It is my favoriteest thing in the world.
You're so convincing.
What?
So convincing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're here.
Snow. Joy.
I told you it was coming.
I know, I just hate it.
Favorite stuff.
Nope, not in the least.
This place you've never been before.
What was that?
This is a place you've never been before.
Yeah. No, it is, and I always like going to new places.
And there's a local guy who's falling on the ice perpetually.
Oh, really?
I'll have to find him for you. And there's Northern Light.
Ooh, that is pretty. I have to agree. Wow, there's a lot of big, open, empty space here, isn't there?
It's a snowy area.
So, yes, a lot of big, open, empty space.
Moosin.
Moosin! I'll tell you, one thing I miss about working in radio is the fact that we got those free tickets.
Mammoth.
Well, it's a snow area. Of course there's mammoths. There have to be. It's like an unwritten law. Same with wolves. Like the one that's attacking right now.
He's just a baby.
He attacked us.
It is a brisk day, is it not? By my
Oh there, you say that you come from Laerdan the Elf. Aye, he was here some time ago seeking a lost ring or some such, but to no avail. Can you imagine hunting for a ring in the snows of Foragel? Nevertheless, his quest may not have been as foolhardy as I first believed, for men out of Angmar have moved through this region, and with them others that I have never seen before. They reminded me of the men of Gondor, but stranger. They seek something here as well, and it may be that your quests are related. If you wish to find your lost ring, you must speak with the snowmen, the Losoth, who call themselves the Lumavaki. This is their land, and they know it better than anyone. I suggest you speak with Lossi at Surikaila, for he knows best the mind of their children, or chieftain.
you want to do quests in this area?
would have you speak
Sure.
to me.
Let's. We can. We're here. May as well.
So actually, something that's interesting about the Lost Soth compared to other Reputation factions
Do we want to set our milestone for here?
probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay. You were saying?
You have an extra tier to go through
Oh,
You
really?
as like an outsider.
Tell me what you need or move along. Will you let me speak my piece? What is this world coming to?
The ice storms are terrible this season.
Ice storms are terrible this season.
I bet you want to live in a place with ice storms.
Not in the least. It's still a miracle you managed to convince me to move to Idaho one day.
That is a bit of a miracle.
What?
So that is a bit of a miracle.
Yeah, considering how much I hate snow.
Where are you going?
I'm following you. Why'd you dismount? Oh,
We've got to get moose antlers.
okay, fair enough.
Don't think we need anything from him.
No, I didn't see anything. It helps that these things are so much lower level than we are.
Yeah.
So why do we end up... If they're this much lower level, why do we end up coming here so much the later along in the quest line?
I mean, you could
Really?
choose to do this region instead of like questing through Angmar.
But if you're doing the storyline stuff, like... I don't know, the progression doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. It seems like this should be a higher level area than it is.
Well, you got to remember, for a long time, this was all just vanilla. So, I mean, you finished at level 50, and you could still, there was still tons to do.
Yeah.
There's a dude over here we got to talk to.
So 50 was the level cap initially?
I think so, yeah.
Well, okay then.
What brings you to this place? The Lumiveki.
Okay, so now we have to kill wolves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Dill just said it was 50, so we're actually above where people were back when Moria was the first content expansion.
Yeah, Mori is what raised the level cap up to 60.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit of lag. I don't know if you are.
Yeah? Oh, not really.
It was getting a little jittery for me there. Okay.
I was having... what?
So I was gonna ask you. You said that we were gonna run into that that one chick that we, like. You remember the two people in Angmar that we beat down, that we let live?
Yeah.
And like the guy accepted the offer to take a name and be with the other tribe, and the chick didn't.
Yeah.
You said we were gonna run into her more often after that, and I don't recall having done so.
We haven't done so yet. We, ironically enough, will be doing so soon. We also will be doing so a good while later.
So are we gonna run into her here?
Yeah, we'll run into her in Forgel.
Okay.
So it's funny that you ask that now.
Well, I was just thinking about it, like, if we're largely done in Angmar at this point, like, we never ran into her. Do you not have enough moose?
Oh yeah, I did have enough moose.
Yeah, because it wasn't showing a quest for me, so...
But yeah, so we'll run into her once more as part of the Angmar storyline. The Shadows of Angmar storyline.
Yeah.
But we'll also run into her in another expansion.
Oh. Which expansion?
You just gotta find out.
Well, it's not helpful. There's a signature warg over here, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, why are you going the other direction?
I'm just picking up driftwood.
There's driftwood over in this direction.
There's driftwood in both directions.
I know, I figured you'd follow me. But alas, as usual, you left me alone again!
That's an angry moose.
Okay, I still need 4 more driftwood, and then 10 sinew. Wolf. Are we defeating goblins? Do we need to?
He was just there.
Oh, fair enough. I can get behind that.
Usually you are very behind that.
Well, I am a sociopath.
Oh, more driftwood. I don't even know where you went. You're just gone.
I had my little buff thingy above my head that was showing up with, like, lightning between it. So, I was like, oh yeah, that means I need to use Epic Conclusion.
Oh, so you finally figured that out.
I figured out, kind of. I know that it adds some sort of buff and makes Epic Conclusion all the more powerful, but the thing is I need to have, like, stuff going on my damage side of the rune spec.
Sinews come from wolverines.
Okay. Wolf to the right.
Here's a wolverine.
Yep.
So cute. But
And
not
yet,
at all played by Hugh Jackman.
they may look cute. They are by far not cute acting. They are mean.
They're like furry piranhas.
Something like that. Hey, wait up! Wait up! Don't leave me! Okay, I'm here.
Wolverine, over here. A shivering goblin. He would be cold without a shirt.
Yeah. He very much would be. Well, it is nice that we're running through and basically one-shotting everything.
Yeah, it doesn't take us too long. Oh, I hear a wolf.
There's one.
So, like, have you been hearing the little wolf howls?
I have not really been paying attention, no.
So, wolf howls in LOTRO essentially always have the,
There's one over here, by the way.
Oh, nice. Have the same basic sound file.
Yeah.
And you remember that Enderall game I've been playing?
Yeah.
It uses the same sound file for wolf howls.
Oh, really? Oh, speaking of wolves. Right here.
So I'll be playing that game and I hear that wolf howl and I'm like, that's the LOTRO wolf howl.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, going around that icy bay sucks.
Yeah, that's what people have said. I remember comments, you know, on previous streams about 4HL.
Look at your map and look at the way the ice bay kind of like carves out the top.
Yep.
You cannot swim across it. You must walk around it.
Oh, joy.
If you swim across it, you freeze to death.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Joy.
Three more Wolverine.
Oh, and 6 more wolves.
That's an elite, but not aggressive deer.
Sylvan 30 point. Let's kill it.
He's such a master of the forest.
He stunned me.
Deer do that.
There's a Wolverine.
Let's wait for a bit. Let's go get that raven, because we're not far from it.
Right?
The quest you have called the Raven.
Okay. I mean, I just grab quests and go. I don't always read them.
Some lore master dude lost his pet raven.
Okay, works for me.
I wonder if we can go up this. Nope. Are you still trying to go up that?
No, I mounted.
Ah.
Because I didn't see much of a point to just staying on foot when we've got that much space to cover.
I just figured we'd see like a wolf or a wolverine on the way.
Yeah, and then we could dismount. I mean, maybe it's not like WoW where you can take an action to immediately dismount, but... yeah.
So I've actually not done the quests in Foretell that much, because I didn't own the region when I was here last.
Couldn't you still do the epic quest if you...
Yeah, I've done the epic quest, but like I couldn't do like all these little quests.
Gotcha. These ones don't count for wolves, apparently.
They're wargs, not wolves.
Oh, fair enough.
Ah, Wolverine.
I got ambushed by a warg. Just so you know.
You made it though.
I did.
You killed him dead.
I did.
He was no match for you. Hello, little raven.
Is this an escort quest?
Nah. Maybe. Yeah, he's got the little seal under him.
Okay, yeah, that little green thing.
Yeah.
That means... because it's for me, it still says find and rescue the raven.
Yeah, we have to finish rescuing.
Okay, so I am on... oh yeah, I see the little guy's portrait here. Okay, so I am on the quest. Good.
Even though he's a bird, he should be able to just fly straight up and then go straight home.
Why on earth would they make it easy?
Nobody plays video games to do the easy things.
Video game logic is something entirely in and of its own self.
He's a really slow bird. Like, I'm not sure an actual bird could maintain airborneness at that speed.
Probably not.
A bear. Oh, this is the Lore Master's bear, probably.
Oh, okay. Is it here to help us?
Oh no, that's a Bjorning. That's a character. That's a player
I
character.
was wondering why I was having trouble selecting it.
Ragnar Jarl. Don't know if this bird's gonna make it.
I'm not going to make it at this point.
At this point, we could say, land on our shoulder, we'll run. It'll be faster.
Pretty much. Hey, Pinion! Yeah, we got affiliate. It's it happened very quickly after we applied, but yeah. But thanks for swinging by. Happy to have you here. Good thing to see you back. But yeah, feel free to lurk. So
We don't mind lurkers.
for at least the next little bit that we're still going to be around.
Yay, he's safe.
That was it. Why couldn't it... Why could Deirdre not have been that simple? Why did Deirdre have to be just an absolute nightmare?
Because that's Angmar. Angmar is a place of absolute evil. This is only a place of minor evil.
Yeah, escorting Deirdre sucked.
And there was a lot going on at that moment, too.
Yeah. We got very, very lucky with being able to pull that off. Especially with getting some help from the stream.
Well, this is a handy line of wolves.
Yeah, seriously. That is a moosin, not a wolf.
In the woodsin?
In the woods and in. Alright, last wolf up here.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Now back to the place with the people.
And the thing?
Yep.
Something like that.
Alright, so where is... Oh, we've already talked to Lessie. I know, we've talked to the dwarf. Where's the person we need to talk to continue the quest line?
Open your map and look at the top.
So that big ring up there. Where...
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap, that's a ways away.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing why everyone hates this place.
Welcome to Forchel.
The frozen nightmare.
Where you just walk and walk and walk. This is the Forchel 20K.
Oh boy. Aren't we lucky?
You do love all these long kilometer walk-ins.
Not really.
Tell me what you need or move along. Stay and hear me out.
Oh, now he wants us to go get moose meat.
He couldn't have asked us to do that while we were going for the Raven?
Why have you come here? The rich king's hand stretches out to us from the past.
Alright, I gotta sell crap. Sell a lot of crap.
I am pleased to be of help to you, Atelaviras.
You have a lot of crap.
I do have a lot of crap. I do have a lot of crap that needs to be sold.
Hey, you hit 51. You could wear those new 51 clothes.
Yeah, I could. I will deal with that in a little bit, though.
Okay.
I usually deal with gear stuff off stream just because it's not exactly the most compelling thing to put up there.
And here I am, trying on clothes.
Exactly.
And then you do a fashion show.
I'm good. Wow, that was a lot that I had to sell. Frick.
Are you rich now?
I mean, that was like 535 silver worth.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that clears out my overflow inventory.
Hooray!
Yep, praise Xenu. I have 40 gold. Go me.
Hooray!
Alright, what do we talk?
Greetings.
Use the curing barrel? What? What curing barrel? I'm confused.
Next to the lady who gave us the quest.
Oh.
What does he have?
We
What?
must speak at
He wants us to go beat a snarling Wolverine.
You know, it would be really nice if they just told us
Well,
everything.
that one we might have been able to pick up earlier.
Oh, okay.
His barrel kind of looks like it's full of sketchy stuff.
Entirely possible.
The ice storms are terrible this season.
The ice storms are terrible this season. In case you weren't aware.
Shadows fall upon us out of
All right, let's go talk to the wolf guy.
There's just a lot of go talk to other people in the town quests around here, it seems.
Well, her quest is to go to another town.
Okay.
Hey, there's a quest over here that we did not grab.
If it has to do with wargs, I'm going to be defeat the caged Red Fang.
This guy right here.
The winter wind speaks your name.
Now he wants us to go kill wargs.
I do not think we should.
I knew there was going to be a quest to kill wargs. I knew it was too simple to be out there without having a quest to kill them.
I mean, we don't have to do all these right now if you don't want to.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Though we've probably got, one round of killing stuff and then might need to call it because we do have stuff to do today.
And it's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime.
I have hunger.
As do I.
What brings you to this place?
The Den Mother.
The Lumiveki are troubled.
Oh yeah, because you're in Greece, Dill. Yeah, dinner. It would be about dinner time for you.
Anyway, we need cuts of moose meat.
Oh, we do need cuts of moose meat.
There's no moose meat there.
No, but it was in the way, and I figured it would attack us if we didn't. There's a moose to my left.
You can eat a long time off a moose.
I imagine you can, yeah.
Actually, I was watching one of those, like, a video on, like, survival tips.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, even if you have the tools to take down, like, a big target like a moose, it's usually not in your best interest to do it.
Well, because that meat's all going to spoil by the time that you could actually get to it.
Yeah, unless you're really good at, like, smoking and preserving meat, you don't have the skills to do anything with it before the meat's gone bad. At that point, it's a waste.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Wolverines.
Yep. But there's a snarling one.
Nice. Going this way.
How do you smoke meat to preserve it?
The same way we smoke meat to cook it these days, you just smoke it longer so there's less moisture left.
Huh. Okay, then.
You essentially almost just make jerky out of it.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm looking forward to for when we get out of this place. Actually being able to learn how to smoke meat. And, like, experiment on a regular basis.
Because we'll not have to constantly monitor our grill.
Yeah, because we won't have the risk of people walking by, on the sidewalk and potentially knocking it over or getting themselves hurt, and us being liable, since we'll actually have, like, a deck where we can put the grill.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Soon. Hopefully soon.
Moose!
Just gotta keep the course with what we're doing, and hopefully within a year. Which way you going? There was a moose.
Oh, I was going for the wargs.
Oh. Yeah, there's a moose over here.
Oh, we'll come back for the wargs then.
There's 2 moose in over here.
Moose in! I saw a flock of geese.
It's too bad he was just not as funny the last time we saw him in person.
I think he's just getting older. Just doesn't have the energy that he did in the 90s.
Well, he was more early 2000s than anything else. Early to
That
mid.
was still 20 years ago.
I know, it's weird to think of that was 20 years ago. Yeah, I don't know, I really felt like that last show we saw of his, he really phoned it in.
He very well might have.
I mean, I don't really particularly care too much because the tickets were free, but he definitely phoned it in on the last show we saw him on. Which made me quite sad, because he is very funny when he's on point, but...
Oh, that's just a wolf. That's not a warg. What's he doing hanging out with these big boys?
No, there's that raven again. Managed to get himself lost among the wargs again. Once more.
Hooray!
Ah, dum-dum.
Slowest raven in the world.
Something like that. Frick.
Ooh, a red fang behemoth. I think we found the parent.
Oh, entirely possible.
Look, a dead deer.
Why am I not surprised that there's a dead deer in a warg den?
Don't know.
Is that everything we need to do? There's also a stealth one right there.
I need one more moose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently one of those moose was meatless.
I've got all my moose meat at this point. So, okay, well, we can get you another moose meat.
I'm sure there's several moose between here and home.
Yep.
Oh, look, a moose.
Wildly convenient.
Yay, gotta cut a moose meat.
Huzzah, De Templarium!
I wonder if moose just tastes like deer.
I've never had moose, but I've heard it's good.
Now you got a stealthy guy sneaking up on you.
Oh, I do? So I do. So I did. But yeah, I've heard moose meat is actually pretty good. I've never had it before.
Well, killer whales like it.
I mean, if they can get it, I imagine they would.
No, apparently, I've read that one of the greatest predators of the moose is the orca.
Really?
Because moose will dive down to get, like, the greenery from, like, seaweed and stuff. And an orca will see it and go, and then eat it. So, yeah, orca hunt moose.
Interesting. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I seem to recall that hearing that.
Well, I seem to recall seeing it in reference of, can you imagine if you were, like, diving around, looking at seaweed, and you came eye to eye with a moose?
That would be pretty crazy. Though, not quite as crazy as that guy getting swallowed by a whale yesterday. Or, not swallowed, but, you know, gobbled up. Sucked in with krill.
Hey, look, krill.
Yep. That Finding Nemo reference I got.
Are you well today?
Oh,
Tell me what you need
What?
or move along. Stay and
he wants
hear
us to
me
go
out.
kill Sylvan 30 Point.
Oh, okay. See, I just thought that that was kind of a rare spawn, to a degree. But I guess not.
Oh, we got another quest to turn in.
Is what is.
Yep, we'll just kill him again. It's not like it was hard.
You
And he wants us to kill the Red Fang Behemoth.
come, Ete Leveras. I would speak with you.
You'd think, again, that they could, like, give us all this stuff in that same area all at once.
Nah.
You know, like, why would they... Oh, yeah, why make things simple on us?
Well, usually a quest chain from a random nameless NPC is introduce yourself, kill something, go kill or collect some number of something, and then go do an elite version of the thing you were just killing.
Yeah.
Now we're on the elite versions of the things we've been killing.
So it would seem. It's like the Hemnessingwary of LOTRO.
Something like that.
Though at this point, though, that might actually be a good natural stopping point. Because like I said, we got lunch and stuff that we need to get to. So we will be back again probably next Saturday. But until that point, thank you all so much for being here with us. We'll catch you in the next one. I'm Vanlin.
I'm Yami Elf.
And we will see you next time.